What's up guys, this is Chris with Half Chrome. Today we're talking about the Freewell filters for the Evo 2. This is a long overdue video. I got the first footage with these filters in the early spring, freezing out, freezing my hands off, doing some comparisons here over a little marsh behind some friend's house to show really just the benefit of slowing down that shutter speed or increasing the exposure time a little bit using that 180 degree rule that basically just says the shutter should be open or the exposure time should be about half of your frame just to get a little bit of blur so you get a little less kind of jumpy, jittery look to your video. I'm kind of glad I didn't make the video then because I've gotten some more footage with these filters. Just made a video at the Charlotte Motor Speedway as well, and I'll show you some of those shots here. That was done with the ND16. Did some shots at a friend's pool in North Carolina as well. Got my pseudo daughter Veronica Costa in there as well. Here she's a synchronized swimmer. So this shot here was with the ND16 polarized. I kind of dialed it in to get the best color out of the sky. The polarizers are always going to help with that. Going to cut out some of the haze out of the sky and some reflections off of water sometimes as well, depending on the angle you're flying from. Overall, these filters, as always from Freewell, no issues at all. If you guys want to learn a ridiculous amount about filters, I did a ton of testing on them. My conclusion was, looking at all the filters for the Mavic 2 Zoom and Pro, was that filters are all pretty good. Doesn't really matter where you get them from. The glass tends to be very good. Freewell, no exception. One thing I will say about the Autel filters is you feel like you're threading them on and off forever. They put a lot of really fine threads. I mean, fine threads are standard for filters, but I mean, you got to spin the thing around several times. You always think, wow, when's it coming off? But it is what it is. That, you know, it goes on really easily, comes off easily. You just got to turn them for a while. And no issues with these filters. Really like them. Great feel, great quality from Freewell. Full disclosure, this drone was sponsored a little bit by Autel, and these filters were sent from Freewell for free. So thanks, and they're good filters. I mean, I'm not going to tell you something's bad. If you want to see positive reviews about everything, go check out some other channels out there. That's not what we're about at Half Chrome. We're going to tell you what we really think. And I will say I do like these filters. Now, the most comparison I did that 180 degree rule was actually on the Mavic Mini filters that we also got from Freewell. Did it with the Mini 2. And I was really impressed on the difference. Always been kind of a skeptic, like who's going to notice the difference of a little bit of blur in your shots. But especially when you're flying close to things, when things are in the foreground, it really does make a big difference. And I actually almost like, I don't know if it's the 360 degree rule. Sometimes it's actually nice to add even more blur. Gives you a really cool effect, as you can see here over these cornfields that we're famous for in Illinois. So anyway, you should try filters if you haven't. The CPL is going to make things jump out a little bit for you, make the colors a little bit more vibrant frequently, and cut down on some glare, which sometimes you may want. I do recommend if you're using a CPL or other polarized ND, try the shot at a couple different orientations. You may find that it's cutting out more glare than you want, particularly when you're flying over water. Anyway, guys, that's about all I got on these filters. Good stuff from Freewell. Great stuff from the Evo 2 as always. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you want to get more quality content from Half Chrome. I'll see you guys next time.